All right, let's get started by laying a solid foundation with the music alphabet. Now, we don't want to skip this section because everything else we do is going to be built directly on top of this foundation. So the music alphabet is A through G. So this is, and you see I'm not using any really sophisticated equipment here, just a simple Akai keyboard. Remember, music theory is not instrument specific. So here's a small little keyboard controller that I'm going to use for this set of videos. So the music alphabet is A through G. We start at A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Now what happens is we start over again at A. Notice that I played all of the white keys, right? No black keys, no sharps or flats. These are the natural notes. We will talk about sharps and flats later on, but right now we want to deal with just the natural notes. Now, there's an interval of a half step in between the notes B and C and E and F. And all the word interval means is that the distance between two notes. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So here's an A. Now, between A and B is a whole step. Notice there's a black key right there. So A, that would be A sharp or B flat. That's one half step. Now from A sharp or B flat to B is another half step. So two half steps make a whole step. So in short, there's a black key between A and B. Notice that there is no black key between B and C. So that's a half step interval. There's a black key between C and D, so that's a whole step. There's a black key between D and E. There is no black key in between E and F. Okay, so there's a half step interval between B and C, E and F. All right, that's one of those things we want to kind of not put to the back of our minds, but we want to kind of keep it off to the side because it'll be important later on. All right. So, but I just wanted to point it out right now. I will make a note about the keyboard. The keyboard, I did say before that music theory has nothing to do with instruments or genres or anything like that, but there's a really unique way of seeing harmony to the keyboard that you don't really see on another instrument, not even guitar. The harmony is kind of all laid out for you right there. So I advise any musician, no matter what you play, to get friendly with the keyboard. I'm going to use the keyboard mostly in this course. So these are the natural notes. They are represented by the white keys on a keyboard. So just to review, the things that you should know are that the music alphabet is A through G, and then you start over it again at A, all right? The natural notes. There's an interval of a half step between B and C and E and F. And these natural notes are represented by the white keys on a keyboard.